Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. So, freshly delivered to us today here at Orpington. Here we have a Mazda 2 GT Sport 1.5 90 PS manual vehicle. Now this car has covered just under 21,000 miles. It's presented in machine grey and it is beautiful. Now why do I say that? Well, most of our used cars come through part exchange. We sell new and used Mazdas, but we don't get enough part exchanges sometimes. We've got an extremely efficient buying department who source cars from all around the country, from all various different channels. And this car was delivered to us today and it came as is. We haven't even put a sponge over this car. It's arrived as is. So that shows you how well the previous owner has looked after this car. I didn't know them personally, but I can tell from these photos that I've taken today, and hopefully you'll be able to tell from the photos and videos how well this car's been looked after. Now, this car has come from Wright's Mazda. An ex-colleague of mine actually used to work there. So it's over Norwich way, okay? It's got a full service history. It's always been serviced at Mazda dealers. I've got it in the car. I shall share it with you, okay? These are really well spec'd. And these are the last of the true super minis. Why do I say that? Right, I'll tell you why. Most small cars, in fact medium cars these days, have got silly little 3-cylinder engines. And I say silly because they wear out, they go bang, they don't last long. And a lot of the smaller cars, most of them have them, but Mazda never did that. Mazda made bigger engines, 1.5s, 4-cylinder, yeah? But just made them more fuel efficient. So this has better efficiency as than a smaller engine, but with the drivability and reliability that you'd want and expect from a car, especially a Japanese car. Okay. Now they stopped making these literally a couple of months ago. The last one rolled out of our forecourt, and we're horrified. They haven't stopped making them globally, but for the UK market. We have funny emissions laws and legislations that we have to abide to. So this has been replaced with the hybrid Mazda 2, which is a rebadged Toyota Yaris, but it counts for a low emission vehicle. Now these are low emission, mind you. On the old tax, this would only be £35 to tax. Okay, so these are an efficient little car, and now they've been discontinued for the UK market. It makes them even more sought after, used of course. Let me show you in the boot. Lovely big boot. Okay, everything's in good nick. There's not half a dog in here, or a bush, or anything horrible like that. It's all been kept very, very nice. You've got a 60-40 split rear seats, and you can pop out the parcel shelf if you need more room. Notice that SKYACTIV-G. Okay, so these were the sort of latest incarnation of the Mazda 2, super fuel efficient. Now you've got keyless entry, you've got leather seats, electric windows, mirrors, auto folding mirrors, you've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you've got a heated steering wheel, heated seats, Apple CarPlay. That's how you can tell easily if a car has or not, because not all of these will. So when you are looking at these, if it is something you want, make sure it's got that little symbol. Right, 2 keys with the car's supplied with 2 keys. You start it like so, you have to put the clutch down. There is the mileage, 20,835 miles. You've got the heads up display there, look, and that's fully adjustable. That's not flashing, that's my camera, it cannot focus on that very well. You've got a trip computer. Look at this. First time I've looked at this. This car has been averaging 52.5 mpg. Okay? Now this is a mild hybrid vehicle, which basically, in a nutshell, means a very efficient petrol engine. It's not powered by electric, but it conserves, it re-harnesses any lost energy through braking and slowing down. Puts it into a capacitor, which will then power things like the heater, the lights, etc. Okay, make less stress on the engine, making it more fuel efficient in a nutshell. In fact, there might be a little diagram. Once again, that screen is not flashing, it's just my camera. I probably need a new camera. There's the capacitor there, look. So this charges up, yeah? And through, what will happen is the engine, when we slow down, that goes through there, it'll charge this up here, making the car more efficient. All right, so who needs a fully hybrid or an electric vehicle when you've got a little Mazda 2 that'll do 52.5 mpg? How about that? Now you've got auto lights, wipers, reverse sensors, a 6-speed gearbox, okay, heated seats, steering wheel. I'm repeating myself now, aren't I? Let's see what else we have here. We've got lane assist, so it'll keep you in the lanes. Fully adjustable heads-up display, okay. Smart city braking, a great sound system, a GPS sync clock. All right, so an absolutely marvellous spec, brilliant build quality, an engine that will last. What more do you need? Now, here we go. Wright's Mazda supplied the car. Its PDI, pre-delivery inspection, was done in April 21. Then they serviced it in 22. Then I think Wright's Mazda closed down, and then Donald's Mazda Norwich took over. Same address though, look, yeah? In 23, 24 and 25. So it's got a full Mazda service history. All right. Now, the car will come with a year's Mazda warranty. Now, not all Mazda dealers are approved used dealers. They may appear so, but they may not necessarily be so. So make sure, if you are comparing this car to others, make sure not only is it bought from a Mazda dealer, but an approved used dealer, somebody who participates in that scheme, because that means we have to give a Mazda warranty, the Mazda roadside assistance like you would do on a new car, okay, and a high level of prep. All right. Now, we've got fantastic finance facilities, warranty extension facilities. Please do inquire for full T's and C's. Okay. We've got the best part exchange facility. Why do I say that? Like I said earlier, 80% of our used cars are from part exchange. So we must be doing good deals. We must be, you must be getting the best deal with a part exchange, despite all that stuff you hear from those heavily advertised companies. Okay. So, we're a 7-day-a-week business and we don't mind responding out of hours. So get in touch. Let's see what we can do. If it's the telephone you like to use as your form of communication, your line of communication, give us a call. If it's out of hours, leave a voicemail. We get notified of the voicemail. I'll call you back. We will call you back. Or if you can't get through in the day, we'll also call you back. Leave a voicemail. Alternatively, send us an email and we'll respond as soon as possible. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do subscribe, like, comment and share this video, and do look at our reviews, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.